Welcome to the Build Your Reiki Business podcast. I'm Christian of Standing Stones Healing, founder of the Reiki Business Collective and creator of the Build Your Reiki Business program, sending blessings and best wishes to your Reiki business. Greetings, welcome, and thanks so much for joining me for this episode of the Build Your Reiki Business podcast. It's Christian, and of course, I am honored and grateful to have you here, so thanks so very much for joining me. This week's episode is on choosing what to offer. What to offer in our Reiki business. We're talking about creating offers, how to choose what to sell, and how to craft offers that feel aligned. No matter where we are on the Reiki business journey, this is a question that comes up again and again. And it can be especially challenging when we're first starting out, but even established Reiki practitioners ask this question from time to time. I know I do. In this episode, we're talking about 4 guiding questions to ask ourselves to help get clarity on what we really want to offer. You know, when I started my Reiki business, I wasn't thinking about offers at all. So I didn't sit down to think about what I wanted to offer, whether that was sessions or classes or products, whether I wanted to offer it in person or distance, whether I wanted to do group or individual. I didn't think about any of those things. I was simply offering Reiki sessions over the phone to friends and friends of friends. That's how I got started, and that was it. It was definitely nothing fancy. It was me and my phone and my PayPal account. And it wasn't until years later that I actually thought of doing anything different in my Reiki business. And then when I did think about doing something different, when I did think about adding things or changing some things up, I wasn't sure what that should be and what that should look like. I wasn't sure what else I should offer. So if you feel like you don't really know what your offers should be, or what you want to offer, or what your offers even could be, for sure you are not alone. I get it. But when it comes to our offers and what we offer in our Reiki business, the very first thing, the number one thing we need to know is that there is no one single quote right thing to offer. So this is essential for us to reflect on and to embrace, because there is no one correct offer that we all must have. And there is no one specific offer that works for every Reiki practitioner. Our Reiki businesses are as unique as we are. And there is no one right way or best way to have a Reiki business, only what is right and best for us. And as the things that we offer, as the things that we sell, our offers are an important reflection of our own unique strengths, our own unique preferences, our own unique energy, our lifestyle, and even where we are on our Reiki business journey and on our life journey. And so as we reflect on these questions that I'm going to offer, I want to give you permission and to really encourage you to forget what anyone else thinks or how you think you should answer these questions, and to simply allow the answers to come from your own inner guidance at this time, with the acknowledgement that things can and do and will change. And that is absolutely normal and absolutely to be expected. So, question number one that I want to encourage you to ask yourself when it comes to your offers, asking yourself first, what is the simplest thing I can offer right now? What is the simplest thing I can offer right now? When we think about quote unquote offers, we often envision the biggest thing we can think of. We think oftentimes in terms of complicated services. We think of extended packages. We envision complex programs with lots of bells and whistles. We dream up the beautiful manuals and the meditations and etc., on and all of the things. And sometimes we might feel really excited about all of the things and the possibilities and the complex programs and the beautiful manuals. I know I do. And it's okay to get excited about those things. It's actually one of the great things about having a Reiki business. But I want to remind us that the foundation of any Reiki business can be as simple as a 60-minute session delivered in a way that works for you at a price that feels aligned. That's it. That's all you need. You don't need the complicated services. You don't need the extended packages. You don't need all of the bells and whistles, especially when you are first getting started. And even later on your Reiki business journey as well, because sometimes the easiest answer is the best. And sometimes the easiest offer is the most powerful for us and for our clients. Because the truth is, the number one way that most Reiki practitioners start is just with sessions. It's how I started. It's how most practitioners get started. And we all know how powerful Reiki is. And so please don't discount the power of simple and just simply getting started in that most simplest of ways. When it comes to our offers, all we need is something to sell, the offer, a way to deliver it, and a way to take payment. That's it. That's all we need. And especially when we're starting out, simple is best. Because starting simple is what is going to get you started. Getting started is so often the hardest part. I know that I see this again and again and again with my clients and students who feel overwhelmed with just getting started. And so often they're thinking about the bells and the whistles, and they have the beautiful vision of what they want to do. And believe me, the beautiful vision is exciting. And it can also be so overwhelming. So getting started can often be the hardest part. But when we have a simple way to get started, it is so much easier to just move forward. So I want to encourage us not to underestimate the power of the simplest possible offer. It does not have to be complicated. Yes, you can get complicated, but I recommend that after you've gotten started. So get complicated later. Just like it's not a good idea to run a marathon when you're just starting to run, we want to work up to more complex offers in our Reiki business. Because definitely we don't want to pull any muscles or drop out of the race. So it's okay to warm up with your offers. Actually, it's best. Build Your Reiki Business, my big complex bells and whistles program, was not my very first offer. It wasn't even my second or third or fourth or fifth, or I don't even know how many number of offers later. Remember, my Reiki business started with the phone, and that was pretty darn simple. Question number 2, I encourage you to ask yourself, what do I enjoy offering? So, what do I enjoy doing? What do I enjoy offering? And this is so important because we hear we should be offering a high ticket program. We should be offering sessions that combine all of the other things and don't just do Reiki. And we should be doing X, Y, and Z. But is that what you want to do? Is that what you like to do? Because we could have the most amazing program in the world. We could have the most, quote, marketable service. We could have the thing that some guru told us to create. But if we don't enjoy offering it, we're not going to have any success with it. Because if we don't enjoy it, if we don't want to do it, then we're not going to want to sell it. And then even when we do have someone who signs up and wants the thing, we're not going to feel energetically aligned. It's not going to feel good to us to offer it. And our clients probably will feel that. And even if our clients don't feel that, it's not going to feel good to us. And here's the thing. If our Reiki business doesn't feel good to us, why bother? If our Reiki business isn't something that we enjoy, why even bother in the first place? So, for instance, you might really love one-on-one sessions. You might really love to work with people one-on-one. You might love the connections, the conversations, the ways in which you can really connect and help someone on an individual level. But you heard some guru say that you really need to do group stuff because that's how you're going to be able to maximize your time in your Reiki business and make more money. And so you feel, oh no, I need to start doing group things. So you start to do group things, but it just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel aligned. And you're just not feeling the connection like you used to. Now, are you going to be excited to offer those group sessions? Heck no. Your energy is going to constrict. It's not going to feel good. You're not going to feel vibrant. You're not going to be putting your offerings out there in the way that you maybe used to when you were offering one-on-one sessions. And it's not going to fill you up the way that your one-on-one sessions do. And even if the group sessions are successful, the group work does work really well, if it doesn't feel good to you, then it doesn't matter. And so, what that means for you in your Reiki business is that those one on one sessions are where you feel most aligned. And remember where you feel most aligned for right now, because that can change. And maybe in the future, you might want to do group sessions. But for right now, you realize and recognize that maybe you don't enjoy those nearly so much as the individual sessions. So go with that, follow that, honor that, because that is essential to having a Reiki business that aligns and feels good. Everyone, our enjoyment in our Reiki business matters. The energy that we bring, we know this matters, but that joy that we bring in terms of that joyful energy and that aligned energy matters. Because when we enjoy what we are doing, we show up with enthusiasm, with excitement, with confidence, and our clients feel that, our students feel that, and most importantly, we feel that. So, no matter what we offer in our Reiki business, let's make sure that it feels good. Let's make sure that it feels aligned. And remember, just for today, because tomorrow, as we grow and change, and as our Reiki business journey unfolds, that might change. And what we enjoy might change as well. Question number 3 to ask ourselves when it comes to our offers is, what do my clients want? What do my clients actually want? And this is an important question to ask too. I do believe, first and foremost, ask what you want to offer, but we also really need to ask what our clients want and what they want us to offer to them. Because, of course, we're here to help, we're here to serve. And when we are really showing up in a spirit of service, what our clients want will reveal itself to us. Now, what I mean by this is that as we help clients, no matter what that might look like, no matter what our initial offers might be, we are often going to be shown the next step, the next path, the next offer in our Reiki business by our clients and students. So, for me, on my Reiki business journey, in my Reiki business, I was not always talking about Reiki business. Or also in my Reiki business, I started mine at level 3. I was a level 3 practitioner when I started my Reiki business on the phone, but I was not teaching and I had no plans to teach Reiki in my Reiki business. And it wasn't until I had enough of my clients asking me, like, I don't even know how many clients I had ask me, will you teach me Reiki? And I would say, oh, no, no, I don't teach. I don't teach. Um, and so finally, I had to teach. So our clients will let us know how we can best help and serve them. Again, remembering that it needs to feel good and aligned to us, but that as we work with clients and students, we will begin to see patterns in their questions and in their needs. The marketing gurus tell us that we need to do market research, that if we're going to offer something, we need to do market research. And what they typically mean is that we have to interview people and ask them if they would buy the thing that we're thinking of offering. But the truth is, by the way, that market research often is not accurate because people will often say that they'll buy something that they actually wouldn't when it comes time to buy, just as an aside. But The best market research is just doing. The best market research is working with our clients and students and getting a feel for what they need and what they want. So, really, part of creating offers, a big part of creating offers, is just paying attention to what our clients and students are asking of us and what they need and want from us. And question number 4 to ask ourselves when it comes to creating offers in our Reiki business is what feels aligned with my lifestyle and where I am on my life's journey. So, what feels aligned with my own lifestyle and what my life looks like right now? And this is something that when we think about creating offers and what to offer in our Reiki business, that we really don't think much about. Because when we choose what to offer, it's not just about the thing we're offering. So it's not just about the offer itself. It's also about what fits into our life and what is aligned with the life that we're living. So, for instance, if you have a full time job right now and you're looking at starting your Reiki business, you may want to offer sessions on the evenings or the weekends rather than offering a weekly class that might just be too much for you to juggle right now. Or if you don't like to present in front of large groups, if that's not something that resonates with you, or you don't have the space to do it, then you might prefer to do one on one sessions right now. Or let's say maybe you love to travel and you want to do lots of traveling, you love the traveling lifestyle. Well, then maybe distance might be a good fit for you because you can do those from anywhere. You know, the Reiki nomad lifestyle might be a good fit for you. Our Reiki business can match our life and not the other way around. So we don't have to change our life for our Reiki business. We can change our Reiki business for our life and the kind of lifestyle that we want to have and that resonates with us and feels right to us. But we first and foremost need to honor and embrace where we are on our own Reiki business journey and our life's journey. Because we know that as our journey unfolds, things change. We change. What we like changes. What aligns and resonates with us changes. Indeed, who we are changes. And even as we grow and change, things like our energy changes. Things like what lights us up and what annoys us changes. And also what we can do physically and our mobility change as well. It's important for us to remember this on our Reiki business journey as we are reflecting on what we want to offer and what kinds of offers to choose and to create, because that's absolute proof that there is no one single, quote, right thing to offer in our Reiki business, because our Reiki business is always unfolding, always evolving, just as we are always unfolding and evolving as humans. And so, what we want to do or offer in our Reiki business can and does change too. What that means is that What you choose to offer in your Reiki business right now needs to align with who you are right now. It needs to align with who we are right now, not who we were 10 years ago, not who we think we should be, and definitely not who or what someone else thinks we should be. It's also true that oftentimes, as we grow and our journey unfolds, and we know ourselves better, our Reiki business can become more aligned and feel more in alignment. Because as we know ourselves better, we can make the changes in our Reiki business to make it more aligned with our own lifestyle and with where we are on the journey right now. So, where are you on the journey right now? Where are you in your Reiki business journey, your life's journey? What do you think about offers in your Reiki business? Drop it down below in the comments for us and let us know. What are your thoughts on creating offers for your Reiki business? And if you haven't yet, please do grab the free Reiki Biz Kit full of Reiki business information. You can learn more and get it at reikibusiness.com/Reiki Biz Kit. The link is down below. And of course, as always, I'm sending lots of blessings and best wishes to your offers and to your Reiki business. Thanks for tuning in to the Build Your Reiki Business podcast. Please like, share, subscribe, and send to a friend. Learn more about the Build Your Reiki Business program at standingstoneshealing.com/build, sending blessings and best wishes to your Reiki business.